Deep within the ancient emerald embrace of whispering woods, where sunlight dripped like honey through the canopy, there lay a spring of unmatched purity. Its waters, cold and clear as liquid diamond, had nourished generations of rabbits. They lived in harmony, their days spent nibbling clover and their nights serenaded by crickets. But this tranquility shattered when the earth began to tremble. A herd of elephants, driven by drought, marched into the woods. Their leader, a matriarch with tusks like curved swords and eyes sharp as flint, led them to the spring. They drank voraciously, their colossal feet churning the banks to sludge. The rabbits, once bold, now cowered in burrows, their thirst gnawing at them. Each attempt to approach the spring ended in terror, the elephants' thunderous roars, their trunks swinging like wrathful serpents. The water, once a mirror, became a murky pool of despair. One evening, beneath a sky embroidered with stars, the rabbits gathered in secret. Desperation hung thick as fog. A young rabbit, voice quivering, cried,
"We'll starve! What can we do against them?"
Silence followed until the rustle of dry leaves announced the arrival of the oldest among them. His fur was silvered with age, his paws scarred from decades of survival.
"There is a way,"
the old rabbit said, his voice a low rumble.
"but it requires courage and the moon's favor."
Skepticism rippled through the group.
"You'd face the elephants? They'll crush you."
A doe protested.
"Not with force,
He replied.
with wisdom. The moon sees all. Tonight she will speak through me."
Under a full moon's glow, the old rabbit climbed a lichen-crusted boulder overlooking the spring. Below, the elephants bathed, their shadows monstrous in the silver light. Drawing a breath, he shouted,
"Hear me, giants of the earth. I am the voice of the moon. This spring is sacred, claimed for the small ones who dance in her light. Leave now, or her wrath will blind you."
The matriarch snorted, her trunk curling.
A rodent speaks for the sky? Absurd.
"Test her anger.
The old rabbit challenged.
Gaze into the spring tonight. Disturb its waters, and her fury will strike you."
Intrigued, the matriarch lumbered to the spring. Peering down, she froze. The moon's perfect face stared back. Tentatively, she dipped her trunk. Ripples fractured the reflection, twisting it into a snarling, luminous specter.
It's true!
She trumpeted, panic rising.
The moon condemns us! Go, go!
The herd stampeded, their thunder fading into the night. Dawn revealed the spring still and pure once more. The rabbits drank deeply, their cheers echoing through the woods. The old rabbit watched silently, his eyes reflecting the moon's quiet pride. Let's dig into this story, shall we? Ever felt like a problem was too big to tackle? That's exactly how these rabbits felt. But here's the kicker. The old rabbit didn't fight the elephants. He outsmarted them. The core lesson? Cleverness trumps brute strength. First, notice how he used the elephant's own fears against them. They respected the moon's power, so he framed it as a divine force. Ever fallen for an optical illusion? The elephants did. They mistook the moon's reflection for its literal presence. It's a metaphor, really. Sometimes the giants in our lives are just shadows we've made monstrous in our minds. Then there's the theme of leadership. The old rabbit wasn't the strongest, but his wisdom earned trust. And the matriarch? Her quick retreat shows even leaders can be swayed by fear of the unknown. It's a reminder. Authority doesn't equal invincibility. So, next time you're stuck, ask yourself, what's my moon? Sometimes the solution isn't to fight harder, but to think brighter. If this tale sparked your imagination, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories where brains beat brawn. Got a time you outwitted a giant? Share it below. I'd love to hear your adventures.